Today on Truth Social, Trump posted this image that you see with the heading of Cambodian monks say thank you to President Trump for ending war between Cambodia and Thailand. And the first thing that jumped into my mind when I saw this image is it could be fake. Just the headline alone sounds like something that a hardcore Trump supporter would do, and then perhaps manipulate the image to have signs behind the monks. However, after looking into it a bit online, this is actually what happened. There were approximately 2,500 Buddhist monks who participated in a peace march in Cambodia to call for a full-fledged ceasefire between Cambodia and Thailand. And on the way, they did stop at the U.S. Embassy in Cambodia to show gratitude to Donald Trump for initiating a ceasefire agreement. Now, the video you're looking at isn't the highest quality, so I apologize if it's a little blurry, but I'll show it a few times to reinforce the fact that there are people around the world who do support Donald Trump. And I think that bears saying because there is the tendency for many Americans to think that Donald Trump is simply hated throughout the world, and that is simply not the case. He does have pockets of support all around the world, not counting the various leaders, whether in Turkey or Israel and elsewhere, that might also be big supporters of his. Of course, the most obvious reason for Trump posting this kind of a picture is that he wants to be seen as the great peacemaker in the world and wants to get all the glory that will come to him with every small step he takes to bring that about. But of course, what a lot of these things are that Trump is promoting as being peace are really just ceasefire agreements, very temporary and fragile, but they do help that narrative that he is the man who will bring peace to the entire world. So although he's obviously having problems getting the Ukraine-Russia scenario resolved, that will eventually happen. It might take longer than he thought, which as I seem to remember, he said it would be in one day. We're now a little bit beyond that one day, but that Russia-Ukraine war will end with some sort of ceasefire. Trump will get that credit. He will get another nomination for the Nobel Peace Prize, as the leader of Cambodia just did a couple of days ago, and then he'll move on to the big prize, which is in the Middle East, just finding a way to make an Abraham Accords 2 and get so many more nations to join, or as I said in my last video, it's not going to be called Abraham Accords 2, probably. It could be the Trump Accords or the Trump Covenant, and just imagine the reaction from Christians if Donald Trump secures a covenant with many between Israel and her neighbors, and it is actually called the Trump Covenant. That does sound a bit crazy, but remember that in Donald Trump, we're dealing with a man who wants his own name on as many things as possible. But what we're seeing happening right now is Donald Trump taking one baby step after another towards that day when he brings worldwide peace. And of course, that peace and safety will be short-lived, but as things stand right now, we are rapidly approaching the final 7 years. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you guys soon.